Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Najia Amil. Najia Amil. Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Very excited for this video. It's very more impromptu. Usually I know what I'm talking about, but today I really don't know where we're gonna go. We're just going to yap, okay? Real Yap and Blend today. I'm very excited though. Today for my makeup look, I'm going for like a very blushy look. I want a very I think they say IMAX now, whatever. I feel like an auntie sometimes, but we're gonna do like just a lot of eyes, basically the center of my face, okay? I want this to bling out, okay? Exactly where I want to go, the conversations, like the topics, as far as like just the broad aspect of it, but what I'm going to say, we're just gonna let my heart speak today. So before we do that, God, please allow my words to be full of wisdom. Please allow my words to be true to me and true to you as well. God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this night. Amen. Okay, I really always have to pray about my words because I've been learning how words are very, very powerful, and speaking, it's a whole nother thing. Please speak life over your life. Speak positive, okay? It's important. Your words will come true. Like, you know how they say you bite the words or whatever that feed you or something like that? I forgot the term, but it's true, okay? Use your words wisely. Okay, I'm going for like a very soft brow today, like nothing crazy. That usually sometimes mean I don't fill it in, but today I'm just like, I kind of want it a little bolder because like I said, my focus is here. All right, anyways, so I do want to talk about what's coming up next for me. I have like a lot of exciting news. I can't tell everything, but the ones I do want to tell, I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I'm so excited. School for me, I thrive in a classroom, okay? I thrive in a classroom. It's my space. I just love the classroom. I love learning and I love knowledge because it's something that can never be taken from you. Once you learn something, it's there. Like, knowledge is power, knowledge is strength to me. Like, I don't enjoy having talents or having something that people can take from you because this world is too short. We're on this world too short. Time is so fast. Like, have things that cannot be taken from. For me, it's knowledge. It's hobbies. It's things like that will curate you as a full round person, if that makes sense. You know, I put my identity so much in school that I did have to learn other ways to grasp new adventures or new, again, I keep using the word talents. I feel like that's just what it is. Beyond school. So this past year, that was what I was learning because I am a year post grad, and I basically had to learn other things because I always put my identity in. Long story short, it just taught me a lot in post-grad. It slowed my life down, which was amazing, and it made me know that like I actually needed this break. It was very, 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 very much needed. Like, I just genuinely needed this break. Like, I can't even describe it, but I'm very excited to go back to school now because it's time for me to lock back in. This is my very first time saying my major, but I am getting my master's in forensic psychology. I am so excited. It took me, again, a year to figure out what exactly I wanted to do because my whole plan academically went to SHIT a long time ago because nothing was going my way. But that just showed me like it was just redirection. It wasn't rejection. It wasn't like I can't go back to school. It was just, I feel like at the time last year, it was just rushed. And I feel like if I would have did what I wanted to do originally, I wouldn't have done well. So I'm very happy that I got to slow down, get some other things learned about myself, kind of take my identity out of school and learn some more things about myself. Like, that genuinely turned me up. It made me feel more capable of handling real world because when you're in that school environment, you're kind of sheltered a little bit. You're not really too much learning the world, I would say, but me being here now, it's like I learned a lot. So I have the privilege of doing my school fully online, which is a very big blessing, especially for me because my schedule, I'm a full-time teacher. So me going in-person classes is just not applicable because I can't just stop working right now. at the same time because I have bills to pay, okay? And I gotta stay at my job. Like it can't go no other way. I have to stay at work. Side note, I really love this concealer. Oh my gosh, like this is the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 12, and honestly, I love it. Like it's just so cute. I can't. It's online. I don't think I'm gonna reveal my school yet, but it's fully online, and I just got the notification that my financial aid did come through, and that is just a huge blessing. I am super duper thankful and grateful that I can attend school. This opportunity I don't take very lightly, so I am full on serious about my journey with this academic, especially the higher education I'm going to with my master's. It is very imperative I do my best. I am about to be handling real life cases. I'm about to be handling people in distress. I'm about to be in the court systems. This is getting real for me. And I know that this is where God will want me to be because everything aligns in the way that he wants it. For I know the plans for you, okay, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. So I always am reminded about where I am today because last year, your girl was genuinely did not know where I was going to be last year. Like I just thought my life was freaking over because it wasn't going my way, or like I didn't, like I'm not, basically long story short, I'm gonna go to law school. And it just wasn't happening on my time. But again, rejection is redirection. And all it did was lead me to exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment in time. So I'm just super grateful. And I'm actually happy and proud of myself. I didn't give up, and I just really took the time to learn some other new things about myself that helped me know that my identity is not fully in school. So I'm very excited. My undergrad years were good. That's the only word I can say, good. I feel like I was robbed of a lot of experiences in my undergrad, so I am very much determined to put my foot on the gas pedal, there we go, and really get to work. Like for my master's, there's a lot of things I want to do differently. It's a lot more things that I don't want to take for granted this time around, and I'm just very excited to just see what God does with me this time, because I'm even approaching it differently than I did when I did my master's program. Yes, my first two classes, because the way my program is split up, I have A semester and then a B semester, but it's like one semester. So from August to October, I'll take 2 classes. From October to December, I'll take another 2. This program is only 1 year, and that's the most exciting thing about it, because I feel like 4 years, if you do 4 years undergrad, I feel like you can do anything. Like for real, you go through your full 4 years undergrad, you can go back to school, I promise you. Undergrad, I feel like undergrad is super duper rigorous to the point it's like, do not think you can't do anything else after that. Like I'm telling you, like you get through undergrad, especially get through undergrad honors. Like I went through undergrad honors, and yeah, even if you don't, you finish and you get that degree, don't limit yourself. You can go back if you need to go back about your, like based on your career. Like I feel like a lot of people don't go back because like I don't need to go back, or they feel like they can't do it. That's just don't, because if you finish that, I'm telling you, when I first came to Howard University my freshman year, it was some people that I knew, and then it was some people that dropped out. The amount of dropouts, I'm telling you, if you finish, you can. So my first 2 classes is psychopathology and criminal sentencing, and I'm very excited for those classes. I also love the way my master's set up. Like I could just do the work. I'm one of those people, like sitting in classes is never my thing. Again, I got through 4 years undergrad, so don't think you can't do it if you're just like me. But yeah, I hate sitting in classes. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm more so one of the people that learns just a bit differently. Long as you give me like PowerPoints or videos or dictionaries or the book, I'm going to learn it. It's going to stick with me. Sitting in a class for me always seemed pointless, but also depending on the course. I would say I think my psychopathology class, I would wish that was only in person if I had the opportunity, because of the content. I feel like it would be interesting in person, but other than that, I do feel like online school is my vibe. But yeah, I'm very excited. I feel like this is going to be perfect for me, especially with my schedule, especially everything I have going on. I need to just be online, be able to just to do my work without the stress of showing up for classes and all of that. So I'm very excited that this is opportunity. I feel like when I was starting out like figuring out if I want to go to college, whatever I want to do, like just as a youngin'. And I never would have thought that you could really do it fully online and it be accredited. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like every time I've seen an online program, it was never an accredited opportunity. And to each his own, but I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time on something that's not accredited. So that's just how I am. But overall, like, I'm just amazed and I'm just super excited for this journey. And yeah, so yeah, that's very exciting news for me. I'm just really excited to get back in the school environment, because like I said, I do thrive there regardless. But I'm just everywhere. I'm just so grateful and thankful for the opportunity, because not everybody have the ability to go to school. And I just always think about, like, there was at one point where we couldn't go to school. So for me, it's just always a big privilege, the fact that I'm able to attend school, especially at this level of education. Like, my kids can really say mommy is a master's and higher. But I am more confident in myself this time around. I really want to do my best. I had one bad semester in my undergrad, which stopped me from getting summa cum laude. So I'm low-key reaching for the stars this time, because I know I can do it, because I literally finished my undergrad with nothing lower than 3.8. And so I can do it. I'm just going to do it. I don't know, like sometimes, like especially with school, you just do it. Like, it's just not, you don't plan, you just go in. Like, you can try to plan all you want, but it's not gonna go your way, I promise you. Like, you got different professors with different things that they need out of you. Just go in with the mindset of you're gonna finish, and then you will finish, I promise. Always amazed by this foundation, and I probably need to use it more, because honestly, it's more closer to my skin tone than my other ones. I don't know, people have a hard time shading me because my face is darker than my body. So they shade my face but not my body. But this one, I feel like it's more close to my body. So that's great. Okay, one more thing about the makeup and I'm done talking about it. But I have not been into bronze or whatever this is, contour, lately. I don't know why I've been getting like the muddy look recently. But for my look today, I was just like, you know what, let's go for it, because I'm going for glam. About my career, I feel like that was a very long talk, y'all. I'm so sorry. But lastly, I am reaching 24. I'm about to be 24 years old. Like, saying that out loud is insane, because I feel like my frontal lobe is about to develop. I'm like really becoming a real adult here. And there's a lot that I learned I feel like I'm hitting my mid-20s, right? Okay, so there's a lot that I learned in my early 20s, and I'm grateful for those experiences, because when I tell you I'm not going into my mid-20s with any of that, like, as I am entering 24, I am just learning to keep myself up. Like, I don't want to go anywhere looking half put together anymore. Like, I just want to look like I'm together. Like, I don't want to look half put together no more. Like, I don't know, like, I'm getting into the mode of, like, you know, even if it's a simple outfit, it needs to be cute, because I don't know, I feel like you just have a better day. I feel like my days were kind of bad in the past, because I didn't even look good to even have the, I would say, I don't even want to use the word strength, because that's not it, but just having the will to be better. Like I said, I'm going for a very blushy look. Eyes, my eyes look cute. I don't know, I just like the eyes. But I'm gonna keep my blush though here at the top instead of bringing it down this time. So anyways, so yeah, the woman that I am becoming, I love her. Okay, she just puts so much more time into herself, and little me, 20-year-old me, would be jumping for joy, because she really thought her life was over at 20 when she lost her nana. But here we are, and we're not losing. Okay, life is not over, we're good. Drugstore concealers for the first time, yay. But yeah, I just think that if you take yourself seriously, more people will take you seriously. Like, if you're gonna look like you don't care about yourself, then who's gonna be like, oh, let's help her out, let's give her opportunities, let's have her in this room with lawyers and judges, and she don't even look like she belongs in this room because she's not dressed up. Like, I learned in this past year to take myself more seriously, be more put together. Yeah, and I have a man now, so I don't want to look a mess, okay, because I have a man. And I think like in this generation now, like people be like, you don't need a man, you don't. I'm gonna be real, I don't like shit in trash. I don't like opening doors. Okay, I don't like fixing my car. I don't like doing oil changes. Like, it's not like I'm doing it myself. I don't even like taking my car there. I'm gonna be real, okay? I need my man, okay? I just feel like we gotta stop that narrative as well. And sometimes, like, yeah, when I was alone and I didn't have my man, like, I don't know, it was just harder to, like, I don't know, like, cause my man makes me want to get dressed up. We go on dates, we have a good time. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes you just need that man energy. And then sometimes, like, your man can be real strict with you, and you need that. Like, you need that. Necessarily should a woman like rely on a man 100%? Maybe not. That's not your thing, okay? Do I rely on mine? Yes. Do I want mine to be with me? Yes. Like, I'm going to always know that because my man supports me genuinely. Like, he genuinely supports me and he pushes me to be better. So that narrative too, I don't like that, because my man made me want to look cute, you know, make me want to be a little bit more feminine too, because I used to have a hard exterior, okay? Like, my mom used to tell me always fix her face, like, because my face was always, you know what I'm saying, yeah, resting B face, okay? But once I learned, okay, once again, learned a little more about myself, but also I really got my man in my life. Like, now it's like, you know, I can smile and I be soft a little bit, and I feel like my friends get a little bit soft side of me too. So long story short, life is too short, excuse me, to not share with someone. And then life is also too short to not chase your dreams, okay? This is really my dream, to be in these spaces that I'm going into, and I'm not here to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to do it. Like, I'm ready to put my all into my career, put my all into my family and my friends, and I'm just here for that. Like, I don't have time for halfsies, if that makes sense. Like, why are we doing anything in life? We have one life to live it out. Now, I am entering my 2nd year of teaching, which is, again, another blessing. A lot of teachers have lost their job, and I'm very, very sorry for that, because schools are losing funding. Praise to the Most High, not my school, and I am actually in a really good school, in a really good district, with really amazing kids and amazing administration. So I'm sorry I don't have horror stories about teaching. Have I had bad days of teaching? For sure. It's still school. Like, you're still catering to young people all day. So yeah, and like, you're low-key with the students more than the parents. So yeah, it's a lot. I am coming even more prepared now that I obviously did my 1st year of teaching. I didn't know nothing I was doing last year, okay? I've learned as I went through it. My teaching style though, like, my teachers of team maybe didn't agree with it, because I'm more lenient, you get what I'm saying? I'm more chill, because I gotta be here for 8 hours too. So I'm not here to be miserable. So, you know, my style is a bit different. So of course the kids gravitate more towards me, but I also don't play. Like, it's a very good balance, okay? I'm not just that chill of a teacher, but I'm also not gonna just sit up here and not smile with the students or something like that. I think there's always this perception like you don't smile. Like, no, I'm not going for that, because that's just not even me. Like, you're gonna see me and it looks like I'm going to force not smiling, because my aura is a smile. Like, plus I did not spend 3 years climbing out of depression to not smile. Like, it's just not happening. Like, I don't know who. Okay, I just didn't spend all that time. Like, I just didn't, for real. Like, no funnies. Like, 3 years coming out of depression, like, I'm going to smile, okay? Everybody has their own teaching style, and I feel like I got a lot of crap about mine, but I just think it worked well. Like, my students still know everything I taught them, mostly. You know, you only know 10% of what you learn. You really, well, I would say that, you know, you remember 10% of what you learn. But anyways, my students learned a lot, and that's the only satisfaction that I needed, and they really loved my class, and that was also a satisfaction I needed. So yeah, my teaching style is probably different, but it works. And only thing I'm going to do this year is basically stand firm in my classroom rules. I think that was one thing that I did incorrectly, and just a little bit more assertive. I'm not assertive, period, so I'm learning, but I'm coming this year more assertive. Like, hello, I'm here, okay? Because my next career, I'm going to have to be assertive anyway. Like, period. There's a lot of negativity around teaching, and I guess I'm just here to bring some positivity. I'm very excited. I love teaching. I have young lives in my hands, and I don't take that for granted. And I'm very young, as you can see. Like, they have siblings my age, but that's even more of a reason, like, of a connection with my kids that I enjoy, because it's like, you know, we are young. I'm young, but I know a lot still. I feel like I've lived a lot of lives. My kids know that they really respect me off part of that. They come to me with for advice, and I'm just happy to create that environment, because I didn't have that environment in middle school, so I'm glad that they do. Yeah, I will be vlogging my like setup of my classroom, basically my first week of teaching. I will vlog, you guys. That will be my first time putting myself outside of my room, you know, but I'm very excited. I think it would be very good to put this on my channel, just for you guys to see, like, what do I do outside, because I do have a very crazy first week of school. Like, if you know, you know. So I'm very excited to share this with you all, and share my classroom setup, because I am going to be a bit more bolder with my decorations this year. So stay tuned for that. This year I did purple, of course. This year I think I'm still going to do purple, but I'm going to be on the lighter side. I'm going to do lavender, and I'm just going to do a little bit more extra things this year. Last year was so last minute because my onboarding and all of that, but since this year we don't have to go through that, we're here with it. Okay, I'm very excited. So this is probably going to be my longest video yet, because a whole week, oh my goodness. Sometimes I see people vlog a whole week and they do get it, like, you know, but I want to give y'all a little bit more. I feel like this is my first video outside of my home. Like, I'm going to be very diligent in how that video comes out, because yeah, like, and I gotta get up again early. I'm being more diligent with that this time around, because like I said, I want to be more put together for work, because when I look good, I just feel better, and I actually teach better. My kids, they even have a better day. So if it helps everybody around, let's take the plunge again. I'm teaching and I'm in school, so yeah, I am going to be diligent in how I prepare for my day, because baby, that's not easy. Okay, it's not easy. I worked throughout my bachelor's as well, so it's repetition for me, but at the same time, this is different because it's more disciplinary now, because I'm not in person, if that makes sense. Like, I really have to get my work done. Like, it's on me. It's all on me. It can't be like a, basically I could get away in my bachelor's kind of halving doing things, but not this time. Okay, we got to be disciplined things, because we got to be turned in on time, and I got to use my breaks more diligently. But sometimes my breaks I have meetings, so time management is going to be because I used to be an RBT, which I genuinely loved that job. Okay, I love my clients. If you know, you know. Like, my clients are my heart. They're still my heart, even though they're not my clients anymore, but they'll always have a piece of my heart, because you work one-on-one with children with autism as RBT, and you help develop like real social skills, speech skills. You just do a lot with your clients, and you just never forget that type of experience. I just wish I paid more. I wish the job was a little bit more manageable, I would say, as well. I think it just wasn't worth in the end for what I needed to do for my everyday life, and that's just the only reason why I left. It had nothing to do with the job itself, but I'm just so grateful for that experience. It actually helped me a lot with my students now, and they don't even have autism, but autistic children really taught me patience. Okay, you have to have patience dealing with your clients. You can't be out here getting frustrated. You can't be getting flustered. It just can't happen. You are with your clients one-on-one. They have autism. You get flustered, they get flustered. It can be a very big thing. You have to stay composed, and that really helps me with teaching, because like, these kids are nothing compared to my kids with autism. Okay, these kids, they can't they can't rattle me. Okay, my kids with autism, if you ever, just if you know, you know, but just to kind of give you a little bit more of a idea, it's I forgot the exact term, but they can really blow up. Okay, so my kids, when they be having these little attitudes, I just be like, I ignore them. That's how it gets with me, because don't nobody care about your attitude. I'm trying to debate if I want to put the white or that dark brown on my eye. Like, am I going for like a dark energy today? But my blush is pink today, so I'm just like, we're gonna see. Hold on. Basically a lot of career talk, but in school talk, and I just think that's what I needed to talk about today, and I hope that you guys find your passions as well. I think in this life, it's just like, you can do so many things, and I just know, like, I don't have to limit myself anymore. Like, ooh, especially with my degree that I have, like, I can do anything. I can go HR, I can go assistant, admin, I can do a lot. Social work, I can do, like I said, RBT, you can do office, you can do a lot. Okay, you can do a lot. That's why I chose the degree that I have, which is psychology. People think like psychologists, like, they don't get paid, but you do. Okay, false belief. Was also in human development, so me working with kids, it's like I literally study how kids and even older people develop. So yeah, long story short, your girl is very inclined to with people, period. Like, I can work with all ages because I just know a lot, and yeah, I'm very, very in tune. I took my education seriously, so yeah, I don't play. I know human behavior. My kids, when they go through things, I know how to help them, techniques, and I'm just very grateful again for this opportunity. Like, I feel like I keep saying that, but working with kids is an amazing, and it's also something that not everyone can do. Everyone cannot work with kids, okay? It's just not something that everybody can do. It's a job that I don't take lightly, and it's also a job that I can understand why people would just be like, not for me, because it's just really not for everybody. It's just not. It's just not. You have to manage behavior. You have to be a mom, auntie, cousin, and a teacher at one time. It's a lot. So the fact that I have the gift to, I just don't take it lightly. I just don't. I never thought that I would be a teacher at all. But looking at my life, it makes sense, because low-key, your girl was a low-key teacher's pet. Like, teachers love me because I care about my learning, and I was always willing to put in extra work if I need to learn. And I think teachers really appreciated that. I was a girl that just brought light into the classroom. Like, seriously, like, I am very competitive, but in a good way. I just always want to be in competition with myself. I always want to do better than yesterday. So even though my teachers would be like, you did so well, I'd be like, I can do better. And it was just me. I always have high expectations for myself when it comes to school. Again, I just think I've learned so much about my history as a Black woman that I don't take education lightly. The fact that not even my grandma was born in 1944, okay? My nana was born in, I believe, 1964. Don't quote me, I think something like that. But long story short, couldn't read. Like, women really couldn't read, couldn't even vote. So it's like, I don't take the opportunity to be in the classroom lightly. Like, it's amazing to be in school. Also, Black women being a Black woman, we have the stigma of, you know, getting pregnant early, drop out of school, la 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 la. So it's just, for me, it's like you're in competition with the world as a woman. You never win. So, you know, you can't say I'm dumb. You can't say I didn't finish. Okay, you can't call me a dropout. You can't call me a teen mom. You can't call me even, I'm sorry to anybody with a GED. I'm so proud of you, a GED, but a GED, because I finished. I did what I was supposed to do, you know? So I don't take my accomplishments lightly. So I feel like I'm actually proud of myself. This is like very big for me to say, because like, I'm usually a girl that always just wants to do more, feel like she needs to do more. She hasn't done enough, you know, like, it's like I'm almost never satisfied for what I accomplished. So the fact that I'm even saying this is big. But yeah, I feel like we talked a lot about my career, y'all, and honestly, I need to get all of that out. I just don't take career, like my career, without a premise of how I have the ability to go to school, Not everybody has this choice, and again, I'm just grateful. Hey guys, we have talked, we have yapped. I have updated y'all on a lot of things. I'm really loving this makeup look actually. So anyways, I will catch y'all in my next video. Yeah, Najia Amil, Najia Amil. Bye you guys.